Dear Wild Hunters friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to shoot and hunt with the brand new Pedersoli Jackal44 AK-44 Remington Magnum. It's a pump action rifle, it's a special rifle, but let me introduce you this fantastic carbine with some beautiful pictures, and then we will come back in studio and I will introduce you this fantastic carbine. So let's talk about the simple numbers of this Pedersoli Jackal44. The weight is just 7.7 pounds. The total length is just 36.5 inches. The barrel is just 19 inches. And the ergonomy is really fantastic. So it's a real pleasure to shoot at the shooting range or in the hunting field. As a matter of fact, I will test this Jackal44 on drive hunting for wild boar and also on still hunting for roe deer, red deer, wild boar and fallow deer through an optic that I can easily mount on the barrel of this Pedersoli, due to the fact that you can use a special Alessandro Contessa rail with a Picatinny slots. It has almost 12 Picatinny slots, and it has also the rear sight for a very fast acquisition of the target. In this Picatinny rail that I will show you in a few moments, you can mount also red dots. You can mount through a special Alessandro Contessa detachable mount a long eye relief scope like this Weaver Classic to 8 times 36 scope, or conventional scopes, because I have noted that if you are able to place the ocular of your scope in this at this height, so you cannot create any problems for the spent case to jump out, you can use also conventional scope, because the distance of the eye of the shooter with this particular ergonomic stock, you can use also conventional scope, and this is a great advantage because you can use long eye relief scope, normal scopes, conventional scopes, red dot. So whatever system of acquisition of the target you decide to use, it is possible in this pump action. Let's see this special rail by Alessandro Contessa, then we will come back in the studio, because I want to explain you all the features of this fantastic Jackal44. Okay, first of all, this is, we can consider the Jackal44 a modernized version of the large frame lightning, Colt Lightning pump action rifle. As a matter of fact, this Jackal44 has the large frame in order to support a beautiful but very powerful pistol caliber has the 44 Remington Magnum. So the decision to apply the large frame, it was mandatory. And as you can see, the large frame of this Jackal44 is not only very sturdy, robust and very tough, but it has a Cerakote petroleum blue finish that is something really beautiful for the eyes, because depending upon the light condition in which you are, it can vary from pink to blue. Is really beautiful. It's a beautiful Cerakote finish. But not only the large frame is a beautiful has a beautiful finish. If you consider the blue of the barrel is fantastic, and also the stock, the wood of the stock is something that you cannot see in standard rifles. It's a grade 2 at least, maybe a grade 3, but it's really beautiful. I've never seen a walnut stock like this in this kind of rifles. Pedersoli has done a great job. For what it concerns the magazine capacity, or let's say the tubular magazine capacity, is 8 rounds, but it can vary upon the local laws. So, for example, here in Italy, we have a limit at 5 rounds in the tubular or in the standard magazine, 5 rounds, plus the 6th in the chamber. So, for the international market, you will find at full capacity the tubular magazine, which is between 7 and 8 rounds, but I would say 8 rounds, and plus 1 in the chamber. Coming back a little bit on the stock, it has a special ergonomy which I have never experienced in other Pedersoli rifles, and in general terms in many others rifles I have tested on the hunting field, because it is not very long, but it has a very beautiful pad, which is is available in 3 different sizes, small, medium and large, in order to allows every hunter or every shooter to have it in the most comfortable way he decided to shoot. But the special conformation, it allows you to put your eye very close to the sights. Then you can, as I told you before, you can use even the conventional scopes, which is unusual for lever action rifles or pump action rifles. And this is it was a great deal for Pedersoli, because it's not easy to find the right angles and the right measures, the right sizes, the right comb. So it was not an easy task for Pedersoli, but they did a great job. And so you can use whatever type of acquisition sights or scope, red dot, you might prefer. This is a great deal. Okay, for what it concerns the trigger, I would say that, you know, for us, for the Italian market, is mandatory to have a strength of pull and weight of the pull of the trigger that do not discomfort the accuracy, the level of accuracy, but in the meantime it has to be safe. So they did a great job at almost 3 to 3.5 pounds, which is perfect for wild boar hunting on drive, but also if you need to have more accuracy with the scope or a red dot. So this kind of trigger pull is, I found it very comfortable and very accurate, as you will see when we will go on the shooting range and also obviously on the hunting field. Okay, so as you can see at the muzzle, it has the thread for muzzle brakes or silencer, whatever, or whenever your local laws allowed you. For what it concerns the caliber, the 44 Remington Magnum, I don't think that you are going to need a silencer or a muzzle brake. Maybe if you go very often to the shooting range, maybe you can use a muzzle brake that can limit, reduce a little bit the muzzle jump, but I don't think that it could be a great problem, even if you are a professional shooter. But if you want, you have this opportunity, so it's a great opportunity. Okay, let's see together some other photographs, okay, and then we will come back in studio for touching other features of this fantastic Jackal44 by Pedersoli. For my first hunting field test, I decided that the standard configuration of my Jackal44 because on drive I prefer to use the open sights, and the standard open sights of the Jackal44 is a front sight that is adjustable, completely and fully adjustable, rear sight, with two fiber optics dots in green color. Then you have your front sight in red color in fiber optic. This is a fantastic configuration, it's very accurate. You will see at the shooting range how easy was making great groups, and with just 3 shots I was able to zero this rifle, which is unusual, I must say, but it was very easy because this rear sight has been made very well by LPA sights. As a matter of fact, when I will make the second hunting field test with the scope, with the use of a scope, I will have to mount the special Alessandro Contessa Picatinny rail that you have seen in the photograph. So this will be the second configuration, okay? If you want to mount a sling on this rifle, Pedersoli has made a very special accessory that can be mounted over the tubular magazine, because they didn't, at Pedersoli, they didn't want to make any hole on the stock or in other places that could be dangerous. So they decided to this configuration with this solution, and I must say that it's very intelligent. So you have a dot here to fix the sling, the rear way and side of this sling, and then you can mount it wherever you desire to put it. Okay, this is a very intelligent solution by Pedersoli. For what it concerns the safety, you have the classic system that you can find in most of the lever action rifle. You can see. Okay, you can use this classic system, and then if you, in the case that you have to spend, you can use this cursor-like safety button. Okay, so you have a double safety. This system was suggested for the Boar Buster lever action rifle by Pedersoli. It was suggested by the WILDHUNTERS from France, and I must say that is a plus to have in a rifle as this pump action or on a lever action. It's very intelligent, very effective. Is a double safety that can save your life or of someone else's life, and is very intelligent. So you have the classic system, or if you want this special system. Obviously, in this replica of the old Colt Lightning, it is not possible to shoot consequently. Okay, so if you leave your trigger squeezed, you cannot make you can make only single shots. So you cannot leave your trigger squeezed and continuously operate with your pump action here, lever here. Is not possible. It was possible on the Colt Lightning, but it is not possible on the Jackal44 for safety reasons and to avoid the jams. Okay, so this is a very important feature. Another very important feature is that on the Colt Lightning you could kept or another important safety features on this Jackal44 is that, if you remember, on the old Colt Lightning rifle, you could leave your trigger squeezed, and you can continuously operate on this on the stock and shooting on like a semi-automatic rifle. in this Jackal44 is not possible. Every time you squeeze the trigger, you can operate, okay, and you can reload, okay, your rifle, and then you squeeze it again, and you can shoot one round at a time. It is not possible like the old cold lighting to keep your trigger squeezed and continuously shoot. This is something that must be avoided in modern times, not only for avoid the jamming of your rounds, but above all to avoid incidents or injuries. And we must shoot at the shooting range and on the hunting field in the safety mode. Okay, this is very important to say, because I know that when we imagine to have a Colt Lightning replica, the first thing that we think about is that we can shoot leaving our trigger squeezed and continue to shoot. In this case, the case of the Jackal44, this is not the case. It's not possible. Okay, so just 2 words on my scope. I will use this scope on the hunting field. Is a classic Weaver 2 to 8 times 32. Is a long eye relief scope, but I will also use a conventional scope during this hunting field test for deers, for roe deer, fallow deer, red deer and wild boar. Will take a lot of time, so I will have enough time to use this one, the long eye relief Weaver classic scope, and a conventional scope, probably a side mark 1 to 10 times 24, which is a very beautiful scope to use for longer shots. Okay, and for what it concerns my ammunition, I decided to use Ornady ammo for what it concerns the wild boar on drive. I had to choose the 240 grains because the 200 grains were not available, so I used the 240, which are fantastic. I have already used extensively with other rifles. This ammunition for wild boar on drive hunting. But for what it concerns the hunting, on the still hunting for roe deer, fallow deer and red deer, and also for culling wild boars, I will use another ammunition, the 200 grain XTP custom, or the Lever Evolution 225 grains FTX ammunition, depending upon the availability, because here in Italy during the last 2 years we have a lot of problems with the availability of all the ammunitions. So I will cross my fingers to find the Lever Evolution 225 semi-spitzer ammunition, or I will use the 200 grains XTP custom Ornady ammunition. Okay, no more talking now. Let's go to the shooting range, make a group, make our zeroing. Then in another video you will see this Jackal44 in 44 Remington Magnum on wild boar drive hunting, and then we will go after some deers with the scope. See you very soon on the hunting field. Okay guys, I'm at the shooting range here at the gun shop Armeria Innocenti nearby Florence, Italy. My target is at 50 meters of distance, which is the normal distance that we use for rifles here in Tuscany for wild boar on drive. I have my Ornady 240 grains. I'm ready to rumble, and now I will shoot 3 shots, so I will make a group just to verify the accuracy of this fantastic Jackal44 by Pedersoli, and then I will zero my rifle and I will be ready to rumble for wild boar on drive. Wow, guardate che bella rosata di 3 colpi a 50 metri con le mire metalliche. This is a fantastic group at 50 meters with open sights. I am a little bit on the left, but I will move my rear sight a little bit on the right, just half millimeter, and I will be dead on. The group at the 50 meters with the open sights is fantastic, especially with commercial ammunition, so it's I'm very satisfied. Now zeroing and then wild boar on drive.
È un Boarbuster questo?
È un Jackal.
Ah, l'ultimo.
Jackal44.
Sì, sì. Oh, vacca di
Che bella, una carabina veramente.
Cosa? Fa vedere un proiettile c'hai qua.
Jackal, io l'avrei chiamato balla coi lupi.
Cos'è, 45-70?
No, è 44 Remington Magnum. Carissimi amici di Wild Hunters, benvenuti al test del nostro Pedersoli Jackal44, cani già allertati. Sono alla Quarantana, una riserva bellissima dell'amico Renzo Tarducci. Sono veramente orgoglioso di essere qua, un posto meraviglioso. Tra poco vi farò vedere cosa c'è a 360 gradi attorno a me alla posta. E si tratta di un posto ideale per un'arma come questo e un calibro come questo, e direi anche di una munizione come questa, e quindi speriamo di far bene, dai. Ecco, questa è la parte, diciamo, opposta alla visione che sta davanti, quindi la parte di dietro della posta, ecco. E poi questa è la parte invece che sta proprio davanti a me, ma gli animali mi arriveranno da dietro e anche da davanti. Ecco, questo è il buco da dove probabilmente arriveranno. E se riesco a sentirli gli sparo qui, altrimenti li lascio passare e poi gli sparerò qua. Quindi non sarà una cosa facile. I have seen a lot of animals, a lot of wild boars, but for safety reason I couldn't shoot because the dogs were too close and there were no way to shoot. So I had only one opportunity and I take it. One shot went very low and the second one was just in plain shoulder, so the animal in 15 yards collapsed inside the bush. So I'm very satisfied. Tomorrow we will make another drive here and I'm very confident that I will be able to shoot other wild boars. See you tomorrow.